Hello everyone, welcome to another video of probability and statistics, and in this video we are going to discuss a very important problem from the topic conditional probability. So this problem is a bit lengthy, that is why I did not include it with the first video of conditional probability. Now for solving this problem we are going to use the following symbols to make the sentences smaller. Now let us start. In number A, we are asked to find out the probability that type 1 battery lasts longest, conditional on it not failing first. So we can write it as probability of A given B, because you can see that type 1 lasts longest and type 2 not failing first is denoted by A and B. So we can use the formula probability of A intersection B over probability of B. So we now just have to put on the values. So we have to check from this chart, figure 1.24, for these values. So we'll have to check where type 1 lasts longest and where type 1 does not fail first. So we first check where type 1 is not failing first. So we have this one, we have this one, we have this one, and also we have this one. So we write in the denominator this first, 0.24 plus 0.16 plus 0.39 plus 0.03, and in the numerator we have probability of type 1 lasting longest given type 1 not failing first. So let me change the color. So for that condition we have this one and this one, where type 1 lasts longest given type 1 not falling first. So we'll add those two as numerator. 0.39 plus 0.03 is equal to 21 over 41 by doing some calculations. So in this way, by finding out the values, all the problems can be easily solved. So let me do it a bit faster. In number B, we have to find out probability of type 1 battery lasting longest, conditional on type 2 battery falling first. So we have here probability of A given C, which is equal to probability of A intersection C by probability of C. So we will use our highlighter again to highlight the type 2 failing first. So in such case we have 0.24 and 0.39. So we will write it down here, 0.24 plus 0.39, and for this type we have only 0.39. So we'll write it in the numerator, 0.39. So if we do the calculation, we get 13 over 21. Moving on to number C, we are asked to find out the probability of type 1 battery lasting longest given type 2 lasting longest. So it is clearly understandable from this that two type cannot last longest at the same time. So the value of this probability is empty set. Moving on to number D, we are asked to find out the probability of type 1 battery lasting longest, conditional that on type 2 battery not failing first. So A given C not, because this is type 2 not failing first, according to here. So we just need the formula, A intersection C bar over probability of C bar. Now for this case, we have from the diagram, we have to find out first where type 2 is not failing first. So we have 0.11, we have this one, we also have this one and this one. So we will write this in the denominator first. 0.11 plus 0.07 plus 0.16 plus 0.03, and in the numerator we have this condition. Let me change the color first, and we have to find out the values from this which follows or maintains this condition, and we have only 0.03 following that. So we just write it here, and if we perform the calculation, we get 3/37.